again. Welcome to another episode of Man Dem Talks Football. I'm not here alone. Guess what? One boy. He's a happy man. He's a happy man.
I'm not happy. I'm not that happy. But we move on to the next.
In the course of the weekend, you had a lot of crackers. A lot of crackers. We saw the Manchester United and the Chelsea game. It was really something else. Then the Liverpool doing their thing. That team don't tire me, guy.
Yeah, they need to.
When this team, they can't continue this way. Then we saw the Arteta team. We saw the Arsenal Man City game. You see, moving forward, we'll get to that. Let's focus more on the Manchester United Chelsea because that game give me joy.
Well,
like this will be world champion. Anybody beat world champion.
Don't become world champion.
Buy and hold am 3 days.
Like this.
Buy and hold am 3 days. Now me the hold am now. What is your thought on that game?
Well, the game, it was from the start. It was a balanced game, fairly balanced. But during the course of one of the counters, we saw Sanchez making a very, very stupid decision.
Was that really his fault?
It was not his fault, but getting red carded at the beginning of the match, it's better to, like the Maresca said, it's better to be a goal down than actually collecting a red card at that time.
I feel say that defense put time for that situation.
Yes, the defense put him in that situation, but at the same time, he was not supposed to do that. That's my own thought.
You know, say a lot of Chelsea fans were like, that red card spoiled the game, this, that.
But they both started with 11 men now. Nothing like they spoil game. They no force and go collect.
As a Man U fan, I know the other man happy, I feel bad because that win now don't give am more than another 6 months. 6 months now. No, 6 months be that now because that game I'm not do anything. That just individual something. Tactics no work.
Actually, I see that man taking you guys somewhere.
Won't you like to ask me what Amorim will do to United? Eyes have not seen.
I say he's taking you guys somewhere.
Where is he taking us?
Relegation.
Guy, see, you see that game. Normally, we have the history behind us. Even at our worst, Chelsea.
Aside the whole history, I honestly, from my own perspective, Man U is just dwelling on individual brilliance.
Which individual? How many brilliance different
individuals? We have
because that man have not really built any player. He has not developed any player to me.
Your whole attack, you only have Mbeumo.
We have
your full attack.
We have Matuscura. We have Sesko. These are guys that when they unveil themselves, people know say they don't unveil
themselves. When are we going? When do you want to?
You can't judge Sesko yet. You can't even judge Kuna yet.
Why can't I judge Sesko yet? Arsenal played from the first 2 games. They already started judging Gyökeres. So why can't I judge Sesko already? He has played 2 full matches.
These are 2 different.
He has played 2 full matches.
Gyökeres' situation is different from
2.5 actually. He has played 2 full matches and half. He played half in 1 match, and I think he played full almost 60 or 70 minutes last match.
When you come in as a striker, listen. No. Give this guy some time. When you come into a team that's very structured as a striker, it's a different team than when you come into a team that is full of crisis. The manager is even having identity issues in terms of formation. And since our first game against Arsenal, you can't. There's nothing there. He came in that game. We are really.
Do you know in Chelsea match, the whole Chelsea match that he played, he only had 8 touches. Do you know?
That game.
He played 45 good minutes and only 8 touches. No shots. No shot on target. No shot block.
Sesko is not that kind of striker that gets too many touch, especially when outside the box.
45 minutes with no shots.
Relax, bro. Give this guy some credit.
These are things that we should actually. No. This is why Man U are having their current issues. Give this guy some credit. Give this guy some credit. At the end of season, we still keep giving him credit until he does nothing at the end of the season. Then, just like Liverpool fans now, they are happy because they are winning. Forget that.
We'll get to that Liverpool.
No, I'm just giving you instances.
You see this Manchester United team.
There are a lot of Man U players that I see like Casemiro. I don't know why that old man is still
Casemiro, we need the experience.
You need the experience, but the experience is killing you at the same time.
Players do.
How will you use your whole experience to collect red card?
you see
in a big match like that.
That's football
For a stupid
that's
foul.
the reason they say football is more than a game. Football spiritual.
So he had a spiritual issue. That's why I collected the red card.
I don beat that Chelsea game going forward. I say whichever way we can get this our 3 point, let's get it first moving forward.
Well,
and I'm happy that my next 2 games I have Brentford. No, definitely Brentford.
Well, Brentford are known for shockers.
We have Brentford. We have some shock. I don't be Chelsea now.
Well, they could shock you guys. That's the more reason why they can shock you.
No. We have Brentford. We have Sunderland. Considering after my next 2 games, the game that followed Liverpool, those 2 games are must-win games. These are games we used to build our confidence moving forward. And mind you now, we are playing 1 game per week.
Should I tell you something?
1 game. Even this midweek.
Should I tell you something funny? You said you wanted to use Grimsby to get your confidence too.
I said that.
Remember? Yes. That was supposed to be like your first win of the season before Burnley's match. You guys drew that match.
Upsets are something
and
lost. That's an
eventually.
That's an upset. Something like that happened in FA Cup when I played against Coventry. And
Coventry are not Grimsby. Grimsby are non-league.
That is a more reason you see.
Coventry is championship. There's still hope with Coventry, not Grimsby.
Listen, man, explain something. You see that game, we are just experimenting. We just put things in order. But moving forward, relax.
Yeah, I see the thing. See, that's why Amori is experimenting. You see today, Ahmad will be in the 10th position. Tomorrow, Mount. Next tomorrow, Kuni. And I experiment. So love him for what he's doing.
Time will tell. Like I say, every tactics, the outcome determines. Liverpool, we saw the early kick-off the game with Everton from the very first minute. Liverpool was just dominating the game. That thing not be derby to me again. That's not a Merseyside derby. That one not be derby again. Everton has 1 win in 28 visits.
In a few visits now. I think this particular one was one of the matches that I would have used to call it a derby, because it seems tougher than all like the past 3 Merseyside derby.
This last game
just
towards the second half of some Everton.
That's how it works.
And
some teams dominate
when
half.
Isak won't start game like this. I know they will say the preseason it was not in the preseason, it was match. Isak has been hitting the ground. We know he's a player that can hit the ground running. I want to see if they will partner him. If Miles are you partnering Isak with Ekitike? Because Gakpo doesn't seem like somebody that want to
leave the starting line.
Vacate that wing. Since Diaz is not there, he's really doing
from what I know that Liverpool can do, Ekitike seems like a dynamic player. I feel like they can draw him back to Reid's position, Flo's position. Because judging from what that Florian Reid has played, Miles told me that he's there for the juju. But truthfully speaking, that guy is not playing. From what I've seen him play, I've not seen him control any match. I've not seen him. And that guy is 130 million.
To 3 games in the next 3 games.
That guy has done 007 already. What do you want again? I'll be 006 now. 007.
That is a whole topic on his own. I think we will have to schedule one of these episodes where we can analyze this whole new sign. Flarit, Isak, will give us some. For me, I know that guy is just taking advantage of the whole structure. Personally, no midfielder like that in Liverpool. No midfielder will come to Liverpool and not do his thing. Because the structure is there already. You have Gravenberch, you have McAllister. These guys are doing. So leave that one first. That guy, I'll come. Now me go let that tell you say this guy don't flow. Liverpool now, it seems like they are carried away with the roller coaster of wins.
I think when that's true, when some shaky matches start showing up, then the truth will come out.
Arsenal, this thing, when starting the season, I predicted Liverpool, Arsenal to finish the top 7, the top 2. I know you finish, you do your second team again, but that's right. So, but it's too early. 5 points.
5 points.
5 points now in 5 games.
How? Arsenal
now.
How is it 5 points in 5 games?
Liverpool is 15, you 10.
Have you forgotten everybody started on 0 points? Why are we not talking Chelsea, Man U? Why is it Arsenal?
We know City is trying to do a rebuilding process.
Nothing like rebuilding process. You are
the one to challenge these guys.
Which Arsenal too is also doing. How many of players that started last season starting now?
You don't have excuse this season.
Don't tell me I don't have excuse. If other teams have excuse, if you can give Man City an excuse, Arsenal too can also get an excuse. Don't tell me why.
You guys,
yes, we deserve better, we deserve to be performing better, but you can't. Everybody started on 0 points. Chelsea came as world champions according to world champions, but now we are not seeing the champions in them no more.
You see,
So don't tell me Arsenal has.
with what I saw in the City game, I was really disappointed because I think that just that that small man, that manager mentality where he goes into big game, defensive minded, try to make the game difficult for the opponent, not putting himself first. With that mentality, I don see him going far with, because how can you against, see Pep even surprise me at some point. It was 6 defenders.
7
Pep,
actually.
that's to show you that you guys, Pep see you guys as a big team, but you guys, your manager is here to see you guys as a big team.
I think the manager is the issue he has, I think, is because of what he saw in Merino from Spain.
What is that?
He performed well in the international break. Merino, he scored a hat-trick in a match. So that is making him feel like Merino can do the attacking thing. Not remembering that Merino is like a CM or a DM sef. We are using council of DMs. It's an annoying thing. As much as I don't like, as much as this man did it in Atletico Bilbao, that's not a big game to me. Bilbao is not worth that kind of thing. They are not a top team. Did Bilbao play Champions League last season?
No, for a team
Bilbao didn't play Champions League last season. I don't care. So because we are playing Karabag and Karabag is in the Champions League, we should use council of defenders. I've always said that thing from the beginning of the season.
You want Eze in the CM or the?
I think I would prefer Eze in CM position because Eze is an unpredictable player.
Your skipper.
Guy.
Your captain.
If you leave me to manage that thing, I will take Rice to the DM position because Zubimendi. Let me tell you why.
Arteta is not going to put Odegaard in the bench.
That's why I'm telling you. If I were to be the manager, that's what I said. Declan Rice will go to the 10th position, go to the 4th position. DM, proper DM. The positions Zubimendi is playing. Odegaard, I will use him in Rice position as an 8. That is the pressing, the attack, the speed, everything is ticking. He can play that 8 perfectly. Then I'll put Eze or Nwaneri as my 10 as his pairing CM.
Zubimendi, you forget Zubimendi.
That's why I'm telling you. I just said if I were to be the manager, because Zubimendi as a DM, I believe a DM should have height because of area football, not just physical. Zubimendi doesn't seem, he's not physical, he's not tall, he's a short player.
I see he has that technicality.
I don't. Rice has the technicality also. Rice has enough technicality to play, and he was a 4. We bought him as a DM sef.
Then Martinelli
in the attack. Yes, I think Martinelli
can. Madueke seems like someone that has that attacking flair.
Madueke is
but his finished product is dead.
That's why
I said Madueke will still do his Madueke thing. His 7 goals per assist. Even this season, I'm even doubting if he will get this level GA. I know Madueke.
But
for now, let's just keep an eye on him.
I think Madueke will mature soon. Don't you think? Because let me tell you why. Because
will mature.
Yes, he will start maturing after a while because I don't think he has had enough time to train with the right winger Saka because of injuries.
So Saka is mentoring him or what?
Yes, you see Nwaneri played right wing and you saw what he did against Man City last season. That shows that he's learning 1 or 2 from the starter right winger. He's a starter for a reason. So you that wants to try to bench him should be able to produce what he's producing and more. If you can add Saka's game to Madueke's game, Madueke will play.
Arteta is using this Saka guy. Saka, I didn't even expect him to play that match.
I didn't expect him to because he just came back.
I see Saka still pulling, still getting and the whole thing is that Saka will just go injury. Saka will go injury.
Let me tell you why.
They rush this guy.
Let me tell you why.
They rush this guy.
Let me tell you why I feel like Saka would not, because of squad depth. Saka plays 90 minutes. Almost throughout last season, he played 90 minutes. So now that he has like 30 minutes rest, 20 minutes rest, 40 minutes rest at time in matches, I feel like it will do him a better good.
I want to ask you a question. You used to see Arsenal title contender this season.
After last match, for the first time in since Arteta became an Arsenal manager,
Okay.
I saw something I've not seen before. Arteta actually went attacking.
Do you see Arsenal as
Let
a
me
title
is
contender?
this is a question that
Okay.
I will give you the reason, then I will now give you my answer. I'm giving you reasons why I see Arsenal is still a title contender. Arteta before, he doesn't care whether you are beating him 2-0, 4-0, 8-0. What he wants to do is what Arteta at some point in that match used three defenders, Calafiori, Saliba and Gabriel. He took out Timber from the match and brought in one. That's what I'm letting you know. Normal Arteta would not do that. This is the first time in history Arteta is changing information. I feel like we are in the title race now. I mean, the
guys, what do you think Arsenal has a chance to contend for the title? We have Liverpool doing their fire thing. Put it on the comment section. Let us know. The big one is today. The Ballon d'Or. The Ballon. See, we have Rafinha, dembele,
Yamal, Hakimi, Vitinha, Salah. I think I didn't see Due there, but I feel like if I were to rate, honestly, Due had more. I think he had more goal contribution than Yamal last season. I think Yamal had 39, Due had 40 something. I think 43, 45.
Who you see getting their watch and give me a reason why.
Well, I would go for, honestly speaking, I'll go for Dembele because we all know for years now.
This guy started January.
For years now, Champions League has been based on. I mean, Ballon d'Or has been based on Champions League and your league contribution. Aside your
World Cup,
doing World Cup here, you also use World Cup. But this year, Barca crashed out when was it semi-finals? Dembele went all the way to the end. Performed brilliantly. I know maybe at the beginning of the Champions League it was a bit shaky, but no player has a complete 100% performance from beginning to the end. We all know that. So Dembele picked up when they needed him to pick up the most. He became the head of the team. Dembele defended. Dembele played midfield. He attacked. He pressed. He did everything that was needed of the attacker to do for the team.
Remind me of Hakimi because we saw him do more of these things.
No, the reason why Hakimi is a defender, so that's his work actually, to mark, to defend. Dembele is the attacker.
So
Dembele from the front went to the back. Then
Dembele
the reason why I go for Dembele as my number one. Dembele all the way.
Okay, guys.
My number two would be Rafinha. Because I have to give it to him. He did well last season. Very well. The goals, the assist. He was the main player for Madrid. Aside maybe Lewandowski second. Is the Champions League.
The trophy.
Yeah, the trophy. He had 4 trophies. Dembele had 4 trophies.
But
I think they won the league. Okay, I think it was 3 trophies rather. PSG had the treble.
They won the treble.
Champions League and their cup.
Super Cup.
They won Super Cup. That's 4 titles. They won the League Cup.
No, they had 3.
They won the League Cup, their league and Champions League. Now the Super Cup. Okay. That's 4.
Pick one. Guys, what do you think? One boy have said then I myself am rooting for Dembele also. If you think otherwise, please put it on the comment section.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
As well.
Thank you very much. And that would be all for today. Thank you very much.